everybody. It is day 17 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. This cat has been all up in my business since I got home from the nutrition club, and she's wanting love, love, love. So I hope I can keep her off camera for just a minute. So here's our sketch today. It's by Bookish Shayla. And actually, I think we just did a scrap lift of her for Scrap Lift Crafternoon. So I think, I don't know if it's last Sunday or the Sunday before, but you can find another layout of hers. But she did this sketch, and I'm going to be honest. So you can kind of see, you got basically two photos. One's kind of at a little wonk. There's the journaling here, three little embellishment clusters, titles down here. It's on like a matted piece. What's throwing me off, I think I mentioned to y'all, I don't remember when I said it. I've said it probably once or twice. I let my sister kind of help me pick stuff, and I kind of like that because it offers a bit of a little added dimension to the challenge, right? And so what I have here, my sister, because this is her handwriting, so she's pulled this photo out of my daughter. She was the one that kind of went through all her modeling pictures, was pulling stuff out. So that's kind of how I've ended up with so many of my daughter's modeling pictures. She was in that bucket of pictures and pulling stuff out. I offered her multiple buckets, but that's the one she got into and kind of stuck in. So that's kind of how I've ended up with these. I have all these fussy cut flowers here. They come off a piece of paper out of this collection. I think this might have been that Jen Hadfield again. So they've ended up in here, which is fine. They kind of all match. What's throwing me off is I only have one photo. Like, how she decided that, and it's a horizontal at that. So, unless I'm thinking maybe we were going to turn it or something. I'm just kind of wondering if that's what the intention was, because I'm going, well, how in the world? I'm thinking maybe now it'll go like this, right? So y'all kind of see that. So maybe it'll go like that. And I have this cool, it's from a paper pad. So, y'all, I don't remember what this came out of. I have a paper pad over there somewhere. I don't think I have enough paper. I'm just going to be real here, because I've got this, and let's just say I mounted on this, which I do like that. That's real pretty. And let's say I do this. I'm already kind of getting ready here. This kind of can't go like that, because that won't look right. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what I was going to do with this. I'm a little bit confused. I could do something with these, I suppose. I've got girl. This might just have to get changed up a bit. I might have to go a little rogue, kind of unintentionally, because I'm trying to stick with my stuff here. So we might have to go a little rogue. Or what if yeah, that's a little too big for that. I could do something like this. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? What if I do something like that? Oh, that's kind of pretty. I could do something. I may have to go a little rogue, y'all. And it's not because I don't like the sketch. It's because what I let my sister pick out for me is what I'm kind of working with here. So, yeah, maybe I could do something like this, y'all. What do you think? Okay, let me do a little trimming, and I'll be back on in just a second. Well, I go a little rogue, but I'm not as rogue as I was afraid of. So I've trimmed down that pink sheet to be inside the little blue diamondy looking thing. I thought about gutting it, the blue diamond piece there, but I did not. It's kind of thin paper, I guess, because it came out of that paper pad. So you know what? I thought I'm going to make this work. So I'm going to scrub the edges of my pink paper, and I'm going to put that on the blue. And that's the main body, right? That's the main background here. And then I do have that photo that I did put on those two journaling cards. I do like layering those. I thought those flowers looked really pretty. And they kind of went with what, the flowers she had in her hand. And, of course, she had little designs on her shirt. So this looks pretty cool. So that's going to be my photo block there. Now, the next thing I'm going to end up doing, what do I do next? Y'all, I got to remember. I know I cut that pink polka dot down, but I don't know if I do it yet. I think I pulled the title out. So I pull out girl, and I actually initially considered getting like a ribbon or some kind of little something to connect them. But then I thought to myself, I'm going to end up gluing them down on top of one of those vertical stripes between the days, because I go, well, that's kind of creating a continuity anyway. I don't really do it right there just quite yet, but that's what I'm going to end up doing. So now I'm kind of looking at this chipboard, and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do next, y'all? I go, okay, only the piece of paper I have left is this pink polka dot. And I'm going, okay, well, I have that. I'm supposed to kind of go off at an angle with a wonky picture, and I have some journaling that's supposed to go down, now that I've rotated the sketch, by the way. So I thought, well, I'll make a big old tag. Let me see what I can do here, right? And because I got this little corner, and I go, oh, I'll make me a little tag, or a big old tag, really. And so I trim that, and then I'm going to kind of fold this over. Normally, I'd use my little tag maker, but I go, you know what? There's already a little angle, so I'm just going to use that, and I've created myself a tag. Now, I have not put the hole. I'll have a different little solution for that at the end, but I've got this, and I thought, okay, I'll make it wonky. I go, that's not going to work. It's too big. And so then I end up deciding, I can make that the journaling space. I'll just make that the journaling piece. So going to kind of put that up underneath there, and I think, okay, that looks kind of neat. So, spoiler alert, I do not add the wonky photo element. It just doesn't happen. I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I didn't have anything to make it work, really, unless I took something off the chipboard, and I did contemplate that, but I just decided against it. So, I get off into these little fussy cut pieces, and I am going to build up basically the little embellishment clusters that she kind of showed, although the one in the lower, where it was on the bottom of the wonky photo, I'm going to end up just putting in the corner down there in the lower left corner of the layout. So this worked out perfectly, though. I had all these little fussy cut flowers, and I just kind of organized them around. And, I mean, I'm not really, you know, just trying to find different patterns and colors, because some of them were the same. So I've kind of organized them where there's different ones. And I will get off into my chipboard for a little unicorn, y'all. It's going to go down there in the lower left. Now, here I am again. The layout I did with the same, I think it was the same collection as Jen. I think it's a Jen Hadfield. The last layout I did with that, the little girl's face was pointing to the right away from the photos. And in this layout, I want to put that unicorn down there, and its little face is pointing to the left off the layout too. So I'm kind of breaking to some design rules here by putting these faces going off to the side, the wrong direction. But I just liked it. I thought the little unicorn was cute. So it goes down in there. And I did find that other little piece of chipboard that says, "May all your dreams come true." So that's on my tag now. So I've got the flowers and the little phrase on the tag. That's kind of the journaling stuff. Now here's me at the very end of gluing these flowers down, y'all. I've glued all the flowers down. I did put foam up underneath that pink one there. And actually the one at the bottom of the unicorn, there's a little bit of foam underneath it. And so the other thing I did is the chipboard was real thick. So I did, not the title letters, I left the title letters the same, but the unicorn and the little phrase chipboard, I peeled off some of the layers so it wasn't quite so thick. I just decided it was a little too thick for me. So I've got that going on, and then I'm going to end up putting a little foam underneath that one little flower too. I think, I don't know if I've already done that. So I've got these enamel dots, and I decided I'm going to put a blue dot on the tag as the hole. It's kind of going to act as the hole. And then I just kind of put a few of the other little dots around inside the flower. So I've put like a little blue one, a little pale pink one. And after I do those ones, I'm going to end up coming up going, I can't just have two. So I'll end up pulling like a little pea green. It's not exactly the same shade of green as what's in the leaves of the flowers, but it's close. It's close enough. It looks fine. So I'm going to put those, I'm just going to kind of tuck that all around in there. So at this point, I've glued everything down, y'all. This layout went really fast. I think sometimes, you know, I think I've said this before, if you don't give yourself many supplies to work with, you don't get stuck with the decision paralysis here. I did decide to go ahead and get into my little small sticker phrase book there, and I pulled out Everything Has Beauty, Embrace the Journey, and Be Fearless. So I've kind of added to the journaling there. And I'm just going to glue this stuff down. I have to add a little bit of glue so it's not quite 100% sticky. And then after that, that's all I'm going to do. I decided not to do any kind of mixed media. The papers, it's really hard to see on camera. There's actually a really faint little splattery looking stuff on those papers. But here's the close-ups, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. This actually turned out honestly better than I thought it might when I first started getting into my little baggie of planned things. I thought, what have I done? I don't know what I've picked here. But this turned out really cute, I thought. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you do check out the playlist. Lots and lots of layouts will be available by now, I'm certain. And don't forget to do the like and subscribe thing, too. I need to remind everybody at the beginning of the video. I keep forgetting to do that. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.